would be for Fox. Will he take the gangplank? No, the switch over, and it's LeBlanc.
Again, it's all about getting in the face of elements, and that's one thing that maybe Akama can't deal with so well, is she has a burst of movement speed, but if she's burst down first, then she is not going to be able to stick around for all that long.
He's been having a hard time to try and answer back, but maybe he'll get the kill here. Fox forced to flash as Gilius shows himself. They do spot Hylissang, and now Chachi's looking to play on Eika. Speed up, he's not going to connect as the flash comes in. Teleport now is coming down, and Loulex gets barreled away, and Gilius can't land the binding because of it, but now Steve and Eika are chasing down Hilly, see if they can get the pick here. Takes a bite out of him. That's a chunk of raw beef if I ever saw one. Fox is going to be backing away, and there's the bullet time for first blood over to MrRalleZ.
Put themselves in a similar area right now. But nevertheless, the 3 wins early on in the split are going to help Elements stay in contention for any kind of playoff spot, especially the fact that they've been looking not too bad against the Unicorns here.
Yep. Chachi, oh, Steve flashes on for him. The power ball, though, too quick.
Hilly going very deep behind Eika. They don't need the power ball.
Oh, they knock him in and they get the taunt after he's already blown his cleanse. Fox gets the kill. They grab the tower, and Unicorn turn up the heat. And Gilius roaming around with him. A lot of pings flying, looking for Hylissang, who's behind enemy lines, and he gets stunned up, caught by the belly bop of Gilius. Now Eika's around the side. Unbreakable Will's on. Teleport's coming in. Will he stay alive for long enough? Are they going to back out? No, it's Sprattel that gets turned on. He has to burn his flash to get back in. The pillar comes up. The bullet time comes out, but it's Loulex and Chachi that's taking the damage, and MrRalleZ takes down Chachi. And Steeelback pops on the hunt. Had a lot of problems with playing the games out longer than they go, and Steve continues to poke down Chachi. This is a lot of damage. Oh, flash forward! And he's grabbed himself an armadillo. Then, moving forward, even though the Sivir comp is all about those fights, Chachi is caught as tanky as he is. He's got absolutely no backup. Stop! In the name of the law, says Steve as he takes another kill.
This game, because it's a new experience. Here comes the teleport.
The resets, he catches MrRalleZ, gets the taunt on, but Loulex a little bit late. Hylissang's coming to try and help out here. This is a messy fight. Gilius pops his ultimate bullet time on MrRalleZ, but he gets exhausted down. So does Chachi as he tries to chase him out. There's a fight on 2 fronts right now. We can't catch all the action. As Chachi goes too deep, he gets some help to get the kickback from Loulex, but Eika comes around the side. Steve trying to come to the rescue as Fox is a bit low, but he's the one who ends up getting caught. Down in action. Steeelback picks him up. Now Hylissang might be the next to fall. A little bit low, but he hangs in there with just a sliver of health. A double kill over to Steeelback, looking for more as he's on the hunt for Eika.
The Unicorns zoned everybody of Elements back away, and it was only Eika and Steve that were really doing damage for most of that fight. Now Elements have reset. They want to try and stop this Baron. It's going down very quickly, though.
MrRalleZ trying to be the hero. Not going to make it happen. It's smited away, but now there are some Unicorns low in the pit. MrRalleZ gets one. MrRalleZ looks for more, but no, it goes to Eika. Looking for Chachi now. Eika too low. In comes LeBlanc, and down goes Eika, but that is a 1 for 3. Only 2 members with the Baron buff remaining.
Chachi having 4 deaths. Here comes the teleport. Not a home guard teleport, though. This is just going to be normal speed.
Oh, small kick back into his team, and now Steve is going to be targeted down, but he's actually turned it around, and Gilius is the one who falls first. There's the bullet time, but Hylissang tanks up the front of it all. Steeelback tanking the back of it, and they keep turning the fight back around. Loulex afraid to go back on in, and the traffic cone is put up.
It is fair to say they obviously had the weak break.
Decision. A little bit close there. Oh, the Sivir ultimate gets popped, and now the barrel goes out. Everyone is bopped around. MrRalleZ trying to get the picks off with the bullet time, but it ends a little bit too early, and it's Steeelback who takes down Gilius. Traffic cone right in the middle. In comes Loulex trying to get the pick off himself. Steeelback goes in too deep, and he's taken down by Steve. Chomped out. It's a 1 for 1 on this fight, but now Unicorns are hurrying and scurrying back to their base, and Steve says, no, you're not getting here. Chachi will have to sacrifice, and he will go down after flashing. Eika gets the credit. Elements come up with a 1 for 2 in that fight.
Elements got so much shielding at the beginning of the fight off the inspired mantra, the empowered E that came from Eika, that it was just too difficult for Steeelback to do much more damage than he had done. He got a couple of people fairly low. They did manage to kill Gilius. Fox is behind Elements right now, cutting the wave and ensuring that they couldn't look to push potentially any further than just the inhibitor tower. This is Dragon number 4 for Elements. depending on who dies. Fox, if he dies, is going to be down for a long time. Here comes Rammus.
Yeah, but they've looked for Loulex. He's right in the middle of them all. And Hylissang puts himself right there. Exhaust on MrRalleZ. Has to move quick. Double knockup now. And the Unicorns are holding firm. MrRalleZ nearly goes down. He is. Shut down. Courtesy of Steeelback. The Critiche. And now chasing him down. Chachi looks for more, but he can't find it all. As Fox goes in, not enough damage, but they will be able to secure themselves a turret. And Elements are bleeding on all health bars.
Finally, a decision made by the Unicorns, and it was to fight. They got a good fight and interrupted the bullet time. They forced MrRalleZ to move. 42 seconds on a large chunk of any kind of wave clear and damage coming from Elements. This is going to be a back out to go and get the Baron, you would imagine, for the Unicorns.
Turn on to him, looking for him, get the kickback. He throws the big cast, but it won't mean a thing. And he's taken out by Steeelback, who has once again shined in the score department. 5-1-3 now on that Sivir, and the Unicorns with another man advantage.
And then you'll be able to take down towers. Obviously, that's not the optimal way, but it's just a nice perk for the Unicorns of Love right now. They're doing this Baron fairly slowly because Steeelback, their damage has gone off the side. So did Fox. Fox got Eika, though.
He was able to pick him up off of that one. There was a big bullet time, and Steeelback nearly eats it, but he is able to escape. Steve holding the line here, and all of a sudden, Unicorns realize maybe they've taken it a bit too far. Steve gets kicked back away. They'll turn on to Hylissang. He'll be the sacrificial cow for this one. Still big, but not enough. And it is a 1-for-1 since Eika had gone down early. Baron is stopped. Unicorns are backing. Do Elements now try for this one?
Well, that was the Unicorns' damage dealers deciding to go aggressive. Elements are going to start it. They have a Trundle, and he's wailing away, as is MrRalleZ. It's just forced Loulex to stick around on incredibly low health. This is a one-way trip.
Yeah, but Fox is also there. See if he can get the pick off. This Baron, the 50-50 is there. Fox is nearly going to get zeroed out. He will be. Shut down by MrRalleZ, but in comes Loulex. Not enough to steal the Baron, as Gilius secures on the smite. They played for it, and they lost. Down they go. 3 Unicorns just like that. 4 now. If you include Hylissang and Death Timers, they're just too damn high, Stress.
An inhibitor for sure. No minion wave really with the rest of Elements, so this is going to be the end for now. Karma's bringing the wave up. They have 2 tanks. Zed's going to look to try and tank this up.
Oh, Steeelback, a lot of damage from the bullets.
He's on it!
And Steve takes a bite out of him to finish him off. It's only Hilly now for several more seconds. That's got to be game. Elements, they have not won a match since week 5 here in Europe. Hylissang and the Unicorns have just given it over to end this one. 43 minutes on the clock, and the cow can do nothing but watch, trying to get the headbutt off, but he'll fall in the end. In comes Loulex, but it is way too late. Inhibitors down, or Nexus is down, and Elements have done it.